Yeah, he was found out in the tent, way out there in the canyon, out near Escondido, in the homeless encampment.
Welcome back. You already know it's the dog. Like, share, subscribe. All right, welcome back. It's the dog. You already know. We're back at it one more time. Now, we about to kind of go over this incident, right? Allegedly. Just like I told y'all when I initially covered it, right? Because I know a lot of y'all felt a sway about it, you know what I'm saying? Include me. Because Monster Kody, like before all the other Crip names, like it was Monster Kody for me, who I gravitated to as far as like, this nigga's a gangster. he ain't like all these motherfucking pussyfooting ass motherfuckers, right? When I read that book, I was like, damn, this book is crazy. Like, have you ever read Monster Kody book? Like, that nigga talking about chopping off niggas' arms and all kind of shit. Like, there's some shit in that book. And he's talking about being, he considers himself a rolling 60s killer and all this shit. And I was like, whoa. So I was like, yo, these niggas, when I seen that, I was like, okay. That, like, what framed my mind on the whole gangster Crips versus the neighborhood Crips. And I knew that there was a humongous divide between the Crips as far as the gangsters versus the neighbors, right? And I knew of that, you know what I'm saying? And it, when I started to get my knowledge up, you know what I'm saying, I started studying and I started coming across more information, coming across older homies and stuff, just lacing me with the game. So I was like, okay, I'm getting to know a lot of more stuff. I'm not, and not only just about us, but about like everyone else. Like, we affect everyone else, just like how everyone else affects us. So, I'm getting to learn all this stuff about gangsters, about, families, about neighborhood, all this stuff, And I came across the Monster Kody and I'm reading about him and everything. And I'm reading about all the little connections that he had, right? So I knew that he had a lot of connections with these Hollywood motherfuckers like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac. And Tupac's a fucking CIA agent. So, and then the whole SHAKUR thing, you know what I'm saying? He changed the name to like SHAKUR something, right? Even though, Kody Scott. So we're going to deal with Kody Scott, this time and a lot less with the SHAKUR aspect of him, right? However, what I do want to zone in is on this live that was done by Kev Mac Videos. Kev Mac apparently got a few channels too, but he got this Kev Mac video live streams. And he did this video with OG Pretty Boy and OG Cartoon, my bad. OG Cartoon message in regards to Kody Scott. Now in this, I believe they go over the alleged reasoning behind Kody's death. AKA, death. And I'm going to let y'all hear it because it was interesting, and then I'm going to give you my reaction to it on whether I believe it or not.
We just jumping six. I went to the visual today for Monster Kody on Normandy and Florence. As usual, the police was there. They was deep helicopters. All the original gangsters, well, not all of them, but the main original gangsters who was about it, they showed up. Me and my homeboy Ron and Mumpy showed up. Rayshana, Raymond, Washington's daughter, she showed up, And
so, right off the bat, you hear what he just said, right? The police was out there thick. Not the Crips, the police. And I'll be trying to tell y'all, it's the police first. And then it's the Crips. But with me, how I see things, I see Crips and cops as the same shit. Like, I see cops as like y'all umbrella. Like that, those are who backs these niggas, is the police. I personally believe that the police are the ones who are behind the Crips. They've always been the ones behind the Crips. They've been the secret foundation fundraisers who, they kind of work both sides, That's kind of how I see CRIPN and copping, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Two shit from the same motherfucking, same shit is what I'm saying, honestly. But anyways, let's keep on. Let's hear it, right? I want y'all to hear this.
I talked to months ago, the brother and his wife, and they just wanted me to just put it out there and let everybody know this before they start conspiracy bullshit, rumors, making them crap, like they do on this. So the bottom line is,
what you mean conspiracy crap like they do on net? What did BG Knockout say? BG Knockout just came out and was telling all the truth in that Vlad video. Y'all got to see that Vlad video of BG Knockout. BG Knockout, a reputable from the West Coast, so y'all can get off my nuts about this. Oh, you're not on the West Coast. Like that's the end all to be all. Like, you can't talk about this shit unless you live on the West Coast, and I'm telling y'all that's absolute nonsense. All right, I could talk about this shit, and I'm gonna have an opinion about the shit. Why? Because you bitches are putting it out on public. If you put it in public, you don't get to fucking tell me how the fuck to react to it. If you don't want nobody to react to the shit, keep it out of the public sphere. Period. So all this conspiracy theory bullshit, so-called bullshit, I don't think this is Pretty Boy. I think this is Cartoon, right? Now, Cartoon, you have the right to your opinion, but this conspiracy shit ain't bullshit. It's just what it is. It's the whole so-called fake death of Nipsey Hussle is a conspiracy. One that, I've already exposed. That's why you don't see your boy no more, Black Sam. Where the fuck Black Sam been at? Where's he hiding at? Because we got some questions.
Yeah, he was found out in the tent, way out there in the canyon, out near Escondido, in the homeless encampment. And
did you just say a homeless encampment? Let's rewind that and let's hear that again.
And Kerwin's wife told me something, which it was the first time they told me that night. They said that the coroner said his body might have been out there almost 2 weeks. Because it was,
So y'all telling me that the A-Tray founder, Monster Kody Scott, body was somewhere in a homeless encampment. That's what you're trying to tell me? The A-Tray founder, the nigga who wrote the book Monster, countless interviews, well-respected, legendary Crip, body was found in a homeless encampment? That what you're trying to tell me? All right.
Older, and they had to hydrate him just to make identification. So,
did y'all just hear him? They said they had to hydrate the body just so that they can identify the body as being Kody Scott's, aka Monster Kody's. That's interesting. Very interesting.
They really don't know actually how long he had been out there dead.
So if they had so-called trouble, right, as far as identifying Kody or this individual that was in this homeless encampment tent, right, they had problems identifying Kody, if this is Kody, then how can we be for sure that this is Monster Kody that's even dead? Like, how do we know this? Besides the public declaration, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of questions on this one, right? We gonna want to know. We gonna need proof. Because you know why? Because Monster Kody's the biggest fucking name in Crip history. Way bigger than Nipsey Hussle's. Y'all gonna have to give some more. What is this? This ain't it.
So, but they said that it's still going to be another 30 to 60 days before they actually put the full conclusion of how he passed. But the coroner believed that it was a heart attack or a stroke. He was just had bad health. So it wasn't nobody stabbed him.
he had bad health. Do y'all think Kody, Monster Kody Scott had bad health? I mean, I don't know how he was eating or, you know what I'm saying, how his health looked like, but I don't know. He didn't look that sick to me. Last time I seen him, he didn't look sick. You know, last interview, he didn't look that sick to me. So I don't know what type of bad health we talking about. Did he so-called catch the fake coronavirus? Is that what we're talking about? He was in a homeless encampment. So, you know, his mental could have been fucked up. You know, a lot of people die in those homeless encampments, you know, just from the pain and agony of just being, you know, shunned or, you know, not taken care of properly, you know, by their own neighborhoods, you know. And I'm looking at the 8-Tray gangsters like, where the fuck was you at? You know, where was all you niggas at when this nigga was in a homeless shelter? Or not homeless. He wasn't even in a shelter. This nigga was in a homeless encampment. All right? Where y'all was at?
There was no foul play, no conspiracy, because I already know YouTube is going to come with the bullshit. Somebody already came yesterday. Monster Kody died in a car accident and put him some old bullshit ass car wreck. Then when I clicked it on, all there was a slideshow of Monster, but nobody saying nothing. So
okay, I seen that video. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously a bunch of motherfuckers gonna say something if y'all don't say something, right? So, you know, motherfuckers gonna make up shit until y'all say something. Okay? So if y'all don't say nothing, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers said that Monster Kody Scott like had a heart attack and all kind of shit. And, you know, more likely it's a bunch of bullshit, but how the fuck we know? If y'all not gonna tell it, if y'all not gonna be transparent about it, motherfuckers gonna run around and say whatever the fuck they want, right? Whether it's really true or not, it's gonna get clicks, just like you click that dumbass shit. Like a stupid ass jit. Okay, so let's keep it moving.
Well, here we go to start with bullshit.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
Stupid ass fucking ads. Y'all know how that go?
But that's what happened. There was no foul play. We just had bad health. Simple as that.
It wasn't no foul play. Him being there in the first place, that's not foul? That don't sound foul to y'all? That sounds foul to me. That sounds foul to me. Somebody who is a legendary founder of my neighborhood being somewhere in a homeless encampment, and he dies, and his body is literally in a fucking tent, stinking, decomposing for weeks on end. That don't sound like foul play to you? That's not foul? I mean, that if it's not foul play, it's definitely foul. Literally.
You know.
Go ahead, cartoon.
Oh man, I was just, you know, listening to the homie.
I never mind. I guess this is Leo Victor. Okay. I was looking at Pretty Boy, but so this is Leo Victor Smith who made that comment. Then we got Kev Mac. I'm not sure if he's Big Kev. No, of course he's not Big Kev Mac, because Thundercats, the other Kev Mac. And then we got Little Kev Mac, you know, which is the Lil BG knockout. So let's keep it moving.
You know what I'm saying? What he had to say. I've been hearing a lot, been seeing a lot of stuff about the homie. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about the homie, man. You know, and man, despite, you know, me and Monster being on different sides of the spectrum when we was in prison, I still had a lot of respect for the brother, man. Like, I remember the first time I met him in 19.
Okay, all right. I don't need your story. All we want to hear is what happened to him, and pretty much he just already went over that, so we could cut this off right now. Yeah. So, according to Leo Victor Smith, he died in a homeless encampment. Let's see if we can get that from the top one more time.
She showed up, you know, and I talked to Monster's older brother and his wife, and they just wanted me to just put it out there and let everybody know this before they start conspiracy bullshit, rumors, you know, making them crap, you know, like they do on this. So the bottom line is, yeah, he was found out in the tent, you know, way out there in the canyon, out near Escondido, you know, in the homeless encampment.
He was in a homeless encampment way out in the canyons, you said? The canyons? Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what's on.
And Kerwin's wife told me something, which it was the first time they told me that night. They said that the coroner said his body might have been out there almost 2 weeks because it was, you know, older, and they had to hydrate him just to make identification. So they really don't know actually how long he had been out there dead, you know. So, but they said that it's still going to be another 30 to 60 days before they actually put the full conclusion of how he passed. But the coroner believed that it was a heart attack or.
You said 30 to 60 days. So you're talking about a month to, was it 2 months? No. Yep, a month or two. 30, 60 days, right? So that's 2 months. So you're telling me it's going to take 2 months before they release the official reason why he died? But you said it's a heart attack or what?
Stroke, you know, he was just had bad health. So it wasn't nobody stabbed him. It wasn't no foul play, no conspiracy, because I already know.
Okay, at least y'all can't blame it on the blood, because that's how, you know what I'm saying? It's funny. Y'all niggas was really mad at Capone for hitting up that wall. Seemed like y'all was more mad at Capone and the Bloods than y'all was at y'all own homie for ghosting that nigga. Allegedly. Ooh.
YouTube is going to come with the bullshit. Somebody already came yesterday. Monster Kody died in a car accident and put him some old bullshit ass car wreck. Then when I clicked it on, all it was a slideshow. All
right, so y'all heard that. It's the dog. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And one time again, just because I don't necessarily believe this whole bullshit about whatever the hell Monster Kody's brother and sister said, and I'm like, why the fuck ain't they, you know, hopping their ass up here and talking? Like, they gonna send you out here to say that? But whatever. All right, so they sent you out here to say that. You said that. And, you know, it's very vague, very, you know, mediocre. But it doesn't answer nothing. You didn't answer, you literally answered nothing. You don't know why he's dead. You don't know why he died. No one's even, like you gotta give us context of why the fuck he was out there. Okay, now we know a little, we know more than we did know, right? We know a lot more, like the general public, you know, the everybody who cared about Monster, everybody who, like, you know, gave a fuck about what the hell he had going on, cared if he was alive or not. Like me, I cared if he was alive or not, right? You know, even though I ain't no Crip, I'm damn sure no gangster. But, you know what I'm saying, I grew up on reading about Monster. We grew up talking about this nigga. So, Monster Kody, legendary Rolling 60s killer. I'm going to have to do the next reaction on the visual because the Rolling 60s showed up. You know, they came in peace, obviously, you know, and, you know, they showed their respects to the legendary Rolling 60s killer himself, you know, and I thought that was pretty big of the Rolling 60s. Like, you know, that's a good show. You know, I'm pretty sure the so-called Rolling 60 OGs, you know, came up there and paid their respects and all that, you know, which is, you know, it's honorable. You know what I'm saying? It's honorable, you know what I'm saying, to mend those fences, mend that issue between the A-Trays. I think that's commendable. And I think that the face of A-Tray, the new face of the A-Tray, you know, which has been declared, it's Lil Sody, you know, and I'm like, where would A-Tray gangsters be right now as the face of the neighborhood, or so-called mascot, if you, according to Lil Sody, without Lil Sody being pushed out into the forefront of, you know, the medians or the media's, you know, atmosphere. Like, you could, like, if you just type up A-Tray gangster, you're going to find Lil Sody out there. So, you know, I think it's a good transition for the A-Trays to get more comfortable with neighborhood. And I feel like because they're still Crips, you know, they could, you know, make amends and change and re-identify themselves, realign themselves, if they're aligned and hanging out with the neighborhoods, who knows? Maybe one day they'll become neighborhoods themselves. I already think Lil Sodi's a great neighbor. I wouldn't mind them becoming neighborhoods. However, I do mind them being gangsters. I mind the 6Ls being gangsters. And I don't think neither one of them are going to change for the better no time soon. They're going to have to get their issue for more decades to come until they drop that gangster. Or until they drop CRIP altogether, honestly. Until they drop CRIP altogether, they're going to be catching hell. And there's going to be a lot more deaths and a lot more fuckery to come out that neighborhood until they stop it. So with that being said, it's love. And it's the dog. I'm out.